and welcome to the program Inside Abuja. I am Iharo Atta. The program Inside Abuja is designed to showcase the activities of the Federal Capital Territory Administration and many things they are doing to develop, improve, and sustain peace around the Federal Capital Territory. On today's episode of the program, we would be looking at the peace-building initiative of the FCT Minister Malam Mohammed Musa Bello, who sets up a high-powered committee to go around and ensure peace between farmers and herdsmen. Last week, we told you that the committee, which is headed by the Secretary for Social Development Secretariat, Mr. Oladimeji Hassan, went to Abuja and Kwali Aerial Council. In those two aerial councils, they interface with royal fathers, farming communities, as well as Fulani herdsmen. On today's episode, we will be looking at the visit of the committee to Gwagwalada and Kuje Aerial Council. In Gwagwalada Aerial Council, they were hosted by the council chairman at the Aerial Council Secretariat. Expectedly, the Secretary for Social Development Secretariat, Mr. Oladimeji Hassan, set the ball rolling, telling them that the minister sent them on a peace-building mission.
The message from the Honorable Minister, Malam Mohammed Musa Bello, is the message of peace. Peace in the Federal Capital Territory, FCT. FCT has been known for peace, and FCT will continue to be known for peace. We will not have anything but the grace of God that will cause mayhem, that will cause crisis in the FCT. We are here to continue to preach to our people, to our traditional rulers, to our local farmers, to our herdsmen, the Fulani herdsmen, on the need to continue to live in peace. FCT is contagious to so many states in Nigeria where they are having problems now with Fulani herdsmen and the local farmers. As late as 2 days ago in Kogi State, which is very close to us here, we had this crisis. In Nasarawa State, it happens. In Benue, it was. By the grace of God, it will not get to FCT. We want to appreciate the efforts of our traditional rulers so far for maintaining peace in FCT. We want to appreciate the efforts of the others for maintaining peace. And this effort should continue. We are not taking it for granted that because we have peace, we should not continue to drum it in our ears that we should continue to have peace. We don't want to wait until we have crisis before we now start running up helter and skelter. We are being proactive and we are trying to nip it to the bud. That is why the Honorable Minister, FCT, has asked us to move around and continue to appreciate the efforts of our traditional rulers, the efforts of the area council chairman and his team, and the efforts of the local Fulani herdsmen and the local farmers who have been able to sustain peace within themselves. Over the years, we have lived together, running to centuries, we have been living together. It is not now that we will not continue to live together. We shall continue to live together. It is when we have peace that we can go to our farms. It is when we have peace that we can rear our cattle. If we don't have peace, we cannot go to the farm. If we cannot have peace, even the local markets, our market women are here. If they don't have peace, they cannot go and display their wares in the market. So this peace is very important for all of us. If you don't have peace, we cannot sit here at the area council and have our two eyes closed. So it's because we have peace that we are able to stand here before all of us today. So the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory wants us to continue to maintain this peace. He wants us to continue to live in peace and harmony so that our business can prosper, our children can go to school, we can go to our farms, we can go to our markets, and we can do all forms of our economic activities. So ladies and gentlemen, let us continue to live together. Let us continue to be our brothers keepers. We have been living together in centuries. We will continue to live together. And that is why we have FCT. FCT is the center of Nigeria. FCT is the heartbeat of Nigeria. When there is no peace in FCT, there can be no peace in Nigeria. So by the grace of God, we continue to have peace. Peace will not elude us. Peace will continue to live with us. We will continue to live in peace and harmony. So once again, the Honorable Minister of the FCT has sent his congratulations to all of you in the FCT who have maintained peace, and he urges you to continue to maintain this peace.
The chief host and chairman of Gwagwalada Area Council who spoke harped on the need for peace, saying that no meaningful development can be achieved in an atmosphere of rancor.
We appreciate the effort of the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory for his foresight and the deep thinking faculty he has to make sure peace remains the catalyst of development of the Federal Capital Territory. We appreciate that effort. We are following suit to see that peace is our footsteps in our various area councils as the leaders of the councils. Today, we are here to receive the message of the Honorable Minister to our various communities. No matter where you come from, no matter who you are, no matter what position you are occupying, no matter what status you are in the society, stability of that position, or where you are coming from, or who you are, is basically peace. No teacher goes to classroom and teach the pupils if there is no peace. No market woman go to the market and sell her or his product if there is no peace. No Fulani man goes to the bush with his cattle for the purpose of rearing them in the absence of peace. No farmer goes to the farm any day, anytime, anywhere in the absence of peace. Virtually nothing happens. Everything stands still when there is no peace. That is to say, the most needed thing in the whole human being's life is peace. That is to say, anybody who initiates peace don't even have just a word in the reward. The reward is also there and thereafter. The Honorable Minister have worldly reward and the reward hereafter. It's not just about passing the message, Mr. Chairman. It's not just about passing a message. I want to repeat, it's not just about passing a message, but how the message has been used for the purpose of peace to reign. I continue to say I'm a completely typical Gwari farmer from the most remote area of this area council. I've lived a life where my father will make sure a cattle he sees in the bush, the owner of that cow is traced to a Fulani man. It's not one, it's not twice. I've lived such a life where farmers sees a cow in a jungle and will make sure the ownership of that cow is identified. And I've lived a life where Fulani man sees monkeys and other destroyers of farm products in the farm, and he makes sure they are chased out of that farm. What is this happening now? Can we ask ourselves, what is the cause of all this? Is this technological advancement? Is this educational advancement? Is this moral advancement? Is this hypocrisy that is ruling the world today? We should ask ourselves, and we must make sure you eradicate all this nonsense in our society for peace to reign. My fellow citizens of this area council, I'm advocating today that we should go back to the former status quo. We need to go back to those days where a Fulani man will see his farm product, a farmer's farm product, being wasted either by monkey or by elephant or by lion or by whatever is a destroyer of that product, and he will make sure that thing go out of that farm. Equally, we the farmers, which I'm one of them, we will go back to that status quo. When you see a cow, we will make sure the owner of that cow is identified. The Fulani that owns that farm, that cow is known and is presented to him. That is the only way we will continue to live in peace. Nobody will be here. Let me tell you a story. We were in Central Mosque one day praying. I was seeing calls upon calls in my phone, but I was already in prayers. I can't pick it. The message next was that there is crisis in the market, and everybody ran away. Everybody ran away. It took the intervention of the police to curtail that crisis. That is to say that market business that day was completely collapsed. It was grounded. Who is here now that is saying he's not looking for peace? Who is that person? Where do you come from? What do you even do? What do you obtain from absence of peace? How do you even get it? I repeat, it's not all about passing message, but using the message.
Other speakers at the Golada Aerial Council also harp on the need for peace. They spoke in Hausa language.
Mu shugabannin gargajiya da Fulani muna da aiki. Me ne sa na ce muna da aiki, akwai Fulani da suke sokowa. Mota guda ma suka soko kwanan nan. Aka yi mana waya a nan fada. To ga trailer daya na Fulani ya soka. Maza muka sarki ya sa nemi waya na mutanen. Aka nemo su aka kawo takarda wai wani dakaci daga can wajen Kaduna State ya ba su takarda wasu zo nan Abuja. Shi hakimi wuri ya yi dozin. To shi dakacin can wajen Kaduna ko hakimi yana da ƙasa da zai ba su a nan ne? A inda haka ne to sai ya rubuta ma dakacin nan Abuja ko hakimi sannan a nima mashi wuri. To yanzu magana da yana da na mai fotokofin takarda shi sarki ya ɗauki mataki mai ƙarfi. Ina ji zai turo ma ciyama ma maganar in Allah ya. Shi bayanin da minista ya yi turo mun gode.
Gaskiya a madadin mai martaba agora na zuba zan nuna matukar farin ciki da tunani da minista ya yi, ya turo wakilai domin mu zo mu gyara kanmu da kanmu. Amma godiya na musamman zai tafi ga ciyaman na karamar hukumar Gwagwalda. A gaskiya wakilin minista ina son ka san ciyaman na karamar hukumar Gwagwalda baya zama, yana aiki babu hutu musamman akan samu zama lafiya tsakanin manoma da makiyaya. A duk lokacin magana ta taso da gaggawa ciyaman yakan tashi da kansa ya tafi wannan guri ya tabbatar an samu zama lafiya. Gaskiya ina neman ku ƙara gode masa a madadin mu duka baki daya. Wannan kenan. Kamar da wakili na kuma ya faɗa a gaskiya matsala da muke samowa shine ba fulani da muke tare da su bane yanzu nan. Fulani da muke tare da su a shekaru da suka wuce muna zaman lafiya da su, sai baƙi da suke tasowa. The last one da muka yi shine na kira ni da kaina na kira mataimakin ciyaman na karamar hukumar Gwagwalada da sakarar jiya da daddare, roka guda 3 cike da kayan fulani haka sun zo sun wuce sun shiga daji, shiragu sun samu fili sun zauna, matasa sun zo sun musu magana, a cikin su wani ya zare adda zai fara faɗa.
Saboda me yasa na faɗa haka, duk ta magana da aka kawo na ministan nan shi ma mun gode mashi, saboda abin da nake so a nan in zaman lafiya ne za mu taru, abin da miki wanda muka yi duka kowa ya rike shi, saboda haka muna da matsaloli da yawa a kai yau. Manoma su yi yawa, fulanin masu yi yawa, to in ba mu cancanta a wurin nan, matsalan mu akwai matsala, babban matsala a wajen labin, babban matsalan muke, shi kuma shi ke hada mu wani fitina a wani lokaci ko. Saboda haka honorable mun gode.
When the committee was done with Gwagwalada Aerial Council, they moved to Kuje Aerial Council and were received at the palace of the Bomo of Kuje by the aerial father himself. Again, the chairman of the committee, Mr. Oladimeji Hassan, set the ball rolling.
The Honorable Minister is concerned, just like His Excellency the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammad Buhari, is also concerned that peace is within the Federal Capital Territory and at the same time in Nigeria. We all know what is happening, in particular within our neighborhood, within the North Central zone of the country. We are all aware what is happening or what has happened in Benue. We are all aware of what has happened in Plateau, in Taraba, in Nasarawa, and of recent in Kogi. Kogi State is less than 1 hour from here, and most of these other states are also very close to us within the FCT. So we don't want those ugly incidents to happen within FCT. By the grace of God, it shall not happen. Your Royal Highness, you have been keeping peace, yourself, along with your other chiefs. You have been maintaining peace within the Federal Capital Territory. And His Excellency, the Honorable Minister, asked us to congratulate you for keeping peace. And he wants you to also continue to keep this peace. He wants you to continue to appeal to our local farmers, to our herdsmen, on the need for them to maintain peace. Where there is no peace, we cannot sit where we are sitting here. Where there is no peace, we cannot go to the farm and farm. Where there is no peace, we cannot go into the bush and rear our cattle. Where there is no peace, we cannot go to the market to display our wares. Where there is no peace, the children cannot go to school, and so on and so on. We continue to count. So that is where there is a need for us to continue to live in peace and harmony. That is why it is continuing for us to continue to accommodate ourselves, to continue to live together as brothers and sisters. We have been living over the years. We have run so many centuries together, living together, and in the past we have had issues. Not that this is not the first time we are having issues. There are always issues. And most of the time, we try to resolve it within ourselves. You, the traditional rulers, you know how we resolve peace. You know how we have called the Fulani herdsmen together, along with the farmers, and you know how we have been settling peace, how you have been settling disputes within them without any crisis. And what is happening of late has taken a new dimension. It has come to killing ourselves, it has come to invading our houses in the night, it has come to so many forms of violence. This, we want it to stop in all through the places where they have been happening in Nigeria. And we don't want it to extend to FCT. And by the grace of God, to not extend to FCT. To Your Royal Highness, I want to appreciate you once more on behalf of His Excellency, the Minister of the FCT, who has asked us to appreciate you and also to tell you to please continue with the way you are maintaining peace within FCT. He doesn't want any crisis to get to FCT, and he also wants this crisis to stop wherever they are happening. But this one we are visiting you here today is on advocacy, on enlightenment, so that we can educate ourselves, so that we can also continue to tell ourselves that the way we have been living together in peace and harmony is the way we should continue to live in peace.
In his speech, the Gbomo of Kuje, who spoke, harped seriously on the need for Nigerians, irrespective of their ethnic or religious affiliations, to live in peace with one another. He called on the Fulani herdsmen and farming communities to see themselves as brothers and dwell in peace.
I really want to thank the Honorable Minister of FCT for this vision that has need to sensitize us in our various local governments on the need for us to keep peace, on the need for us to sensitize our farmers and herdsmen, for them to continue living together, which they have been doing for long. And I want to tell you, the chairman, that we will not relent in this effort to ensure that those things that are happening within our neighboring states did not penetrate to FCT. The traditional rulers have been also doing to ensure that peace reigns in all the area councils of FCT. And I want you to also tell the minister that by God's grace, he should be comfortable wherever he's hearing any problem. We are already on ground to take care of that. We want to assure him all our support to his administration. We want to also assure him that the Fulanis, the herdsmen and the farmers, they have been living together for long, even though These challenges is global, it's all over the country. I want to tell us that with the coming of this advocacy visit and coming of this sensitization, we shall tell our people more on the need to live in peace. I want to also tell you that recently the chairman of the area council, of Kuje Area Council, had already organized similar meetings with the herdsmen and the farmers. Just yesterday, we heard out of the Ribochi Aziz. Last week we were here in Kuje. He invited all the farmers and the herdsmen, including with the traditional rulers, which we sensitize our people for the need for them to keep peace in their respective places. That has been the responsibility of the traditional rulers all over the country. And we shall not relent in our effort to ensure that peace continues to reign in our respective domains.
As was the case in Gwagwalada Aerial Council, cultural troops are on ground to put up dance, drama and music that tends to promote peace among Nigerians. Thanks for investing your time with us, and that's how far we can go on to this edition of the program Inside Abuja. Please let's be good residents of the city and keep our environments clean. Goodbye.